got a propel. Well, he's got a propel.
Yeah, he's got a propel.
Oh, this is glorious.
My man really likes his propel.
Look,
Really?
it's been an interesting and deplorable day yesterday. Today is fine, I suppose. So having a propel is a nice, like, you know what? Hell yeah, moment. You know.
Hell yeah, propel.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother, I got me my propel here.
Ooh, what else? What other goodies do I have in my mystery box, aka my mini fridge? Ooh, an orange juice. Another little goodie. That's going in the inventory.
Everyone likes the goodies in the inventory.
Not quite exotic. I'd say like a rare drop.
He's already
I got a rare drop, guys. He's already adopted the gambling mindset.
I feel like I should gamble today. You know, I didn't do it last time.
That's fair.
My friends want to. My friends want to go to MGM tonight, so might as well already adopt the mindset.
Exactly. I went to MGM on Friday.
Oh boy, how was that?
I didn't actually go into the casino. I've never been in a casino.
It's super overrated. The buy-ins are like $25.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go in with $100, you could be, and you just lose all of it. You'll be out in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I just want to see a show because I will never set foot in a casino if I can help it.
I'd say that's wise. I don't really like going in casinos, but it's my friend's birthday. He's like, let's go get fucked up and gamble away our money, and I'm like, let's not.
Like, money is hard to come by these days.
Rent's doing
Money
4
is
days.
limited.
Yeah.
Drinks at casinos are also like $15, so.
Bro, it's not even worth it to
Yeah.
go to Vegas anymore. Like, you go to Vegas and it's just like, oh, I can get shitty food for $30, or I could get actually good food for like $150. But like, you just walk out of Vegas and you're like, oh, I'm just out of
I'm
money.
just broke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just broke. See, this is why we confine gambling to things that don't actually leave you financially bankrupt.
That have no real world consequences.
Yes.
Except for maybe emotional distress, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You can't sue me for that though, unless you throw up. So I think I'm safe.
Oh, so that's the bar? I have to throw up
Yeah.
before it.
It's more likely than you think.
I was gonna say that seems like it's like a really weird standard.
Well, no, so the standard is you have to have like a physical response to your emotional distress. So if you look in emotional distress cases, you just go through the fact pattern and you're like, okay, and they threw up. Okay, well, there you go. Literally.
There's a panic
So
attack.
if one of us
out.
throws up,
Well,
Wait, boys, I'm gonna stuff myself before that.
I suppose technically there is one member of the old Ascended Garden Party that might be able to sue me for emotional distress. I don't think the court could hold me to it though. If they came back around and
Did someone throw up mid-session?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's nice.
Yeah. The consequences of being a terrible father caught up to him. And he could not handle
yes.
that shit.
Yeah.
But I wonder how that would play out. You know what? I need to ask my torts professor and be like, hey, what do you think about this? I'm gonna do it. Screw it. I'm gonna show up and be like, hey, Professor Hensler, I have a fact pattern for you. I know it's finals, and this really doesn't relate to anything we're talking about, but I just kind of have to know. What would a court think? What do you think? Because just
He probably
imagine
is-
it.
Just lock in, because that's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Can I be sued by my players?
Can I be sued? Can I be sued? Because, you
It's
know,
also recorded.
Oh god, video evidence.
There is now video evidence.
Rings the Meropis channel goes down within the minute.
it's like, oh no.
Oh no.
Well, you know, at this point, it's far enough away, and, like, did anyone see him throw up? Is there any evidence of that?
No.
Oh.
And one could argue that by participating in this like session, he consented to the emotional distress.
No, like, that's what the defense would be. It's like, you assumed the risk. That's literally... You came to my session, you assumed the risk. Anything and everything that happens to emotionally distress you is on you. You knew what this was.
The intro doc. You know what you were getting into. You made the character.
Guess what, motherfucker? It says Call of Cthulhu, Darkest Dungeon. Like, all of this eldritch horror right there. I was upfront about it. No. Did I think the true horror was how poorly you were as a father? No. That surprised me. But fatherhood is an interesting thing.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. I mean, it's not today.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for a second I was like, wait a minute. Did
No, it's not for another 2 months.
Yeah, I was like, did I goof it real bad? It's like,
No.
So, okay, good. Whew. We're safe. Because I know Mother's Day's in May. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
What's going on here? It's unknown.
No.
For clarification, for my own notes, the regenerate potion, there was only one of those, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I just didn't mark that down right. We're good. Because we used it on the Matthias.
On the Matthias, yes.
Yep.
Just hadn't marked it down, and I needed to make sure.
Slurped it all up.
Glorpin my gorp.
It's like a chug jug, you know? Give me 10 seconds. I gotta get down on one knee and hide the bush.
The bush is very important.
That is critical.
The bush makes or breaks this entire operation.
Yo guys, this Fortnite map's wild.
There's a second.
How does that feel, Colin? Your campaign being
Compared to a Fortnite map.
Not the most insulting thing a player said to me this week about a campaign, so guess what? We're good.
What? What happened?
We don't have time to get into it right now. All we need to say is that, oh boy, Tattercoat Knights is a wild group.
Of course.
It's okay.
I should have known.
Before we start, do you want to see what's getting unleashed on them Monday?
Yes, actually, very much so.
Sure.
Alright. It's this.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, fun.
It's okay. I've given them...
Wasn't this Fairy Tale Land?
Yes. But they've ignored the warnings for a few months. So, I've been fair.
We're having a repeat then.
Well...
Ignored warnings.
Really gonna tatter their coats.
Ignored warnings, multiple prophecies, stuff like that. Yeah. So those claws are gonna tatter some coats.
This is okay.
Bar. Someone write that down.
Bar.
Bar.
But
Can't put that.
yeah, you can't put it in quotes, but what we
I'll put
can
it-
These spoilers.
put in quotes is Connor's recap, though.
Hey, huge.
All right,
huge.
Connor, I'm transcribing. Don't mess up.
Transcribing bar for bar.
Yep.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna be a
been 2
paragraph in
weeks.
the quotes.
Oh, okay, a paragraph. All right, so we started the session. We were transported to a tower, and we were like, "Whoa!" Right? Tyros is there, and he's like, "Look, guys, you're gonna do this ritual, and all your friends down there, they're gonna live." And we were like, "No, no, I don't think we're gonna do that." And he was like, "No, no, you're gonna do that." And we're like, "Dude, no, we're really not gonna do that." So we walked over to Kenora. By the way, this is gonna happen for like another hour. This showdown, this confrontation, was like half the session.
Mhm.
And he goes over to Kenora, and he picks her up, and he's like, "You're gonna do this fucking ritual." And again, we're like, "No, we're not doing that." So he rips off her arm, and we were like, "Ugh, maybe we should do the ritual." Real 180, real fast.
Wait, he's serious?
No
Oh
way.
wait, he's serious.
No way this powerful demon was dead serious. um, but, we still were like, maybe not. Maybe we still shouldn't do the ritual. And Harriman jumped down to the lower level and started freeing some people. And Tyros was like, guys, I've given you like 6 warnings. This is literally the last one. Fair enough, if I'm being honest. So, 4 of us were like, all right, we'll do the ritual, man. So we started doing the ritual. And, Harriman just didn't
One
want
of
to
us.
Yeah.
Let's not name names.
For the record, no one knows who this mysterious 5th member of Cinco Squad was, but they decided to not participate in the ritual. And freed a couple more members of the Ashen Veil, and got super duper lucky. And this person randomly got some of their friends out, some very crucial friends to this specific person that we still will keep nameless. And Tyros was like, damn. So he threw Kenora into the ritual and killed the Ashen Veil. A lot of them. I don't have an exact number, but a huge number of them.
Yeah.
Like a really huge number of them. But meanwhile, the rest of us are going through the ritual. I be meditating because that's what I be doing. And then Tecton is reading the book, reading a fucking banger of a poem, if I gotta say so myself.
Thank you.
And then Cade is like, "Yo, you need me, like me specifically, to be here." Somehow stalling for more time. I was like, "You really want me to do this ritual?" And Tyros was like, "Dude, just do the fucking ritual." So Cade's like, "I'll do the ritual." And he starts doing the ritual, and this demon starts to possess our good buddy Cade. Which is not good at all. But Zale comes out of nowhere and hits Tyros with an axe and sends him flying out of the room. And we're like, "Oh, the day's saved." It's not. It's not saved yet. Actually, it's not saved at all. But Zale comes over and he's like, "Well, I guess this is the end of the line for one of us. Not you." So he gets Tecton over and starts putting some runes on his arm to put the demon from Cade into Zale, sacrificing himself very heroically. So we have a very long and brutal description of Zale being turned into the Feared. And that's really not good. Like, at all. So we all get out of the ritual circle, and we're like, "Oh man, we gotta go." But Tyros came back, and that kind of angered another nameless member of the party. We will just keep all of us anonymous, even though I've said 2 of our names already. So that other member of the party grabbed Tyros by the scruff of his neck and was like, "We're taking this outside, man. You've been a problem." So we took it outside, and we were running the ones. We were running a fade outside, while the rest of the party escaped the feared with Kenora and the remaining members of the Ashen Vale. So they were booking it down this mountain while this thing is getting obliterated from this explosive battle above. So they do a little skill challenge, and they succeed. But the feared is super duper fast, and he's still somehow caught up to them. But Tecton, like a G, ripped off parts of his armor and parried a super sick attack from the feared, using his blood eye to sense a weakness in the strike. And then Faustus showed up, which, my God, was the coolest thing since sliced bread. And he ran the ones with the feared. Unfortunately, the feared's like super strong, so Faustus, he was putting up a good fight, but we had to go. Like, we really had to go. So we did. We left.
Well,
and that is where we left off.
The fight would have kept on going, but the Feared and Tyros were like, "Oh shit, we have to go."
Oh, yeah. They had to go. Well, really, everyone had to go.
Yeah, for some reason,
we all had to leave.
Everyone was like, "Something's happening here. We need to get out," and everyone booked it. Why? Who knows? But where we pick up is the next day, as we find the members of Cinco Squad, after getting medical attention, just a little bit of rest, across the desk from Klaus Rue Ferox. He's been staring at you for about a minute now, just silently. And then clears his throat. I've been briefed, but I want all of you to tell me what happened, generally, in your own words. Or is that too great a task?
The whole thing was a setup.
We were abducted by a demon named Tyros. He put us in this tower or whatever, and he had all the other members of the Blooding in these pods that he had ready to just destroy at a moment's notice. He said that if we didn't complete the ritual, then he would just completely destroy all the members of the Ashen Vale that were there. Harriman went down to try and get some of them out. We were trying to stall for time, and eventually Zale came and stopped Tyros from, well, completing the ritual. In some ways he was there on time, in some ways it was too late, because as part of the ritual is being imbued onto me, Zale took it on. And so now I don't know where he is or what he's become.
There is mention that the entity called itself the Feared. Is this correct?
Yes.
The entire recruiting class that you were a part of, almost 200 lives, some of the finest up-and-coming heroes of our age, were killed, sacrificed. Is this also accurate?
Yes.
I also have it based on the account from the fortress that one of your number engaged in an even struggle with the Dread Tongue, Tyros. Is this also correct?
I wouldn't say it was even.
What would you call it then, Eisen?
I don't know. He kind of hurt.
Kind of hurt. Tell me, what was your final testing score? During our initial testing of you.
I was going to start to look at his fingers and try to figure out how to hold up the number 4. This many. He's going to hold up 2.
You survived Tyros in your condition. Do you know how?
Not really. It just kind of happened.
Just kind of happened. I also have it on account that Matthias, you, and Kenora were used to help power this ritual. Is this also
Yes,
correct? Mr. Barbarossa, when did you become an Aether Soul?
As far as I can remember, I've been an Aether Soul my whole life.
That is not possible, except through dark means. The alchemy and the sciences used by those of the Dark Triad. It is still a method that we are researching. But there is a mention of Oblivion Wills, a connection to the forces of the Abyss. This is certainly troubling. You were physically changed even before birth, so that you might be an Aether Soul. I believe the same would be true for you, Harriman. And Klaus would look over to you, Harriman.
Herman would nod. Yes.
Going back through records, documents, testimony given by yourselves, Bodig, Waldwin, Kenora, even, it seems like all of you have been enraptured in something far greater. However, it is to my dismay that I have realized that we cannot explore such lineages now. At least not in the depth that it is required to find the answers. Anything that you can learn, I encourage. But the Ashen Veil is fighting a battle of attrition. And Klaus will stand up. He'll kind of look at all of you. And he'll take a breath. The threat that the Abyss poses is an endless horde, an unending flow of evil. The Ashen Veil is finite and must train its soldiers. For a soldier not properly trained is just fodder and flesh for the demon. We would be sending individuals to their mouths, and they would only grow stronger, more battle-hardened. It is a losing battle to try and fight with just mere lives. And that is why, above all else, lives are our most important resource. One Ashen Veil member must fight for all they are worth, and not give a demon their soul. Vincere anima mea. These are our words. It is our promise. It is our creed. We have failed this creed. The Ashen Veil does not have enough members to monitor the other dimensions on the cosmic stack and proactively stop threats. For the whole cosmic stack, we have 7 excess squads to investigate, to end threats before they rise into full-scale incursions. We usually operate with 100. We are expecting our numbers to be reimbursed by you, your class, the next oncoming wave. Of course, this is not the case. Cinco squad and the remnants of Havoc team will pick up the slack. If not, we will collapse. While there is not an immediate danger, the Ashen Veil is more exposed than it has been in the last 500 years. This is the situation. I would like to say that you would have rest. You'd have more time to celebrate, to enjoy the fruits of your victory. I cannot say this. You will have to rise quicker and further than so many before you. But you are now a sweeper squad. At least in name. What is your opinion?
Well,
Aye.
I can tell you this, at least. I will do everything I can, everything in my power, to try to live up to the title. Even though I haven't had that much training. I will do my best. I will work harder, move faster, be stronger.
That's the correct answer. While the past cannot be changed, dwelling on our situation will not improve it. We will analyze and see where you will go to next. I will try and give you as many days as I can. Because currently, Havoc team is far too damaged to be sent. That also leads us to another matter. Your mentor, Zale. I'm sorry. From all accounts, it seems an old spark was reignited in him by all of you. I believe he cared for you all very much. Not since the time when he was a young sweeper have I seen him filled with so much fire. I threatened to excommunicate him from the Ashen Vale for taking all of you on, for training you as he did, for allowing you to indulge in forbidden martial schools. I told him that your failure would mean that he would be confined to the dungeon. Yet he still stood beside you. To the very end, it seems. But at the moment, you still need a new mentor. I have found one. His name is Tharl Pyre. He is a death wraith, one of our best. However, he is recovering from his battle with the demon Eragastes in the Omen Wild. He will be a good mentor, and is being moved into your quarters as we speak. My suggestion is that you learn as much as you can from Tharl. And continue on. I have no other business for you here. You're free to take your leave. Spend your merits. See the survivors. And work harder. And that last line is said looking directly at you, Matthias. And Klaus would just sit back down and lean back into his chair.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys heading out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And as you go, where are all of you heading first?
How banged up are we? Like, did we have time to heal or what?
I mean, you still have, like, major injuries and stuff. Like, you're not going to, like, immediately die.
Okay. I think despite any injuries still remaining, Matthias would immediately head to the training grounds.
Okay. Matthias to training grounds, then. And it seems like Harriman's going to the recovery chambers.
He's going to check on his everyone.
On his everyone? Okay.
Yeah, on everyone.
To be fair, this is indeed everyone.
Yeah.
And what about the rest of you guys?
I think this place has a kitchen, yeah?
Yeah?
I think Eisen would try to go to the kitchen and make Kenora some caramels.
Okay.
They'd probably be really poorly done.
Are you going
And
to...
if they have... Yes?
Are you going to, like, the kitchen you have in your own quarters?
Sure.
Okay.
Do we have, like, a flower apron? Like, a really girly one?
We'll get to that. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm just trying to order everything.
Yeah. Point of order. Whose armor is broken?
Oh yeah, Matthias.
I think everyone.
I actually did not break. I did not lose my armor block.
Did you use all the stamina points?
I guess.
Then yes, it's broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everyone's armor is broken. I think
To be
that's fair
fair,
to say.
I did have a hole
So-
kicked in my chest.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Um, so who had what? Ryan,
I had light.
I had
Connor,
medium. I had medium.
medium, Eli,
Light.
and then Chris.
Heavy.
Heavy boy.
Okay.
Yes.
Does anyone want any changes to that? Do you want different armor?
Oh no, I'm good with heavy.
I'm going to take silence as no.
We're good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think Tecton would first go to the armory and replace everyone's armor.
Gotcha. Then we'll get to that then. So, we will start in the recovery chambers as Cade and Harriman. You're heading to go check on everyone, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, Kate is gonna go there to like recover, because he doesn't really want to intrude on Harriman catch up. So he'll probably like just be kind of off in the corner,
Off in the corner. Gotcha. Fair enough. Fair
probably
enough.
snooping, but like
Are you
Okay.
wanting to gain a hero point, remove a condition, or remove an injury?
I'd like to remove an injury if I could.
Okay. You can do that.
Yay!
But then,
Does that just mean I go back up to 3 health blocks?
no, it's like an actual like minor or major injury that would be removed. You're already back up at 3 health blocks.
Oh, okay.
Major injuries last for a certain amount of time,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so you would still have any that you got.
Gotcha.
But, Harriman, who are you going to go and try and see first?
I think probably Bodig.
Okay. Then, as you are going through, you start asking around for people, like, where is Bodig? And eventually you're able to get into kind of like a private room. As you enter inside, you can see Bodig, like her body like wrapped up in bandages. There are like multiple IV drips in her. But like she's conscious. And as you walk in, you can see immediately a smile comes across her face. Ah, holy shit, Harriman. Oh, you're alive.
Barely. Yeah.
And you see like Bodig is like trying to like sit up a little bit.
The doctor said not to do that.
Who cares what the doctor says?
I do.
She sits back down on her pillow.
Herman will come over closer. How are you feeling?
Not the greatest. Not gonna lie. I don't. My muscles are not as strong. Keep trying to get out of bed, but they won't let me.
Does she look like she's lost some muscle mass?
Considerably. Yeah.
Okay. Herman is just concerned about this. Okay. Um, that's depressed. Um, you took quite a beating. Everyone did.
Yeah. Where's the rest of my people? They're all right, right?
I'm sorry.
It was a trap. It's just a big trap.
It was everything.
Yeah.
In the very beginning.
Maldwin? Is she all right?
He's alive. I was going to check on her after this.
Quattro? He saved my life. Tyrus nearly took my head off.
Herman will just slowly shake his head. I'm sorry.
Kenora?
Nora lost an arm, but he's alive.
Does she know about Quattro?
I don't know. Why?
He's her brother-in-law?
I don't know.
No.
I haven't seen Kenora yet, but she tried to get us out there and got caught with us.
Bodig would just nod.
Sorry. I failed again.
No. It's fine. We're just gonna get back out of here and... Oh, I'm gonna kick their asses.
I believe you.
And you can see Bodig just kind of like nod. You're...
You know, if there's anything I can get you.
I don't know, maybe some weights? I mean, I can't get up, I can still do some lifting.
Yeah, I'll get you some.
What about that Eisen guy? Bet I could at least arm wrestle him.
He made it. He went toe to toe with that demon for a while.
Is he better than me?
I have no idea what happened, but there's a lot deeper underneath him than I think I gave him credit for.
You can see Bodig kind of nods and just leans back. And you know this look, Harriman, it's her being like, there's someone better than me. I want to fight him. I want to duel him. Like, she's just like itching to get out of bed, but she can't.
Don't worry, Bodig. I'm sure you'll get to duel him someday. Soon, probably.
She'll just nod.
We're going to be training extra hard the next few days. No.
I guess I'll have to get out of bed and join you then.
Yeah. But make sure you're fully recovered first.
I'm fine. This is nothing.
Right.
And when you take your leave, Hammond?
I mean, we'll make sure he's comfortable, and then yeah, take his leave to go see Modwin.
Gotcha. I mean, as you go to see Modwin, she's in seemingly like an even worse condition than Bodig. I mean, she didn't have like the muscle mass, the brawn that Bodig did.
Mhm.
She's currently like sleeping, like wrapped up with clerics constantly like around her, giving her healing magic, stuff like that.
Yeah. Hammond won't interfere with the process, but he'll just watch for a while.
Mm-hmm. And like as you're like watching, like some of the clerics are like discussing her condition. Like the energy in the tower seemed to have a greater effect on her than others. Like that spiritual damage, just generally with how Maudlin is, not a great combination.
Yeah. He'll just stand and watch for a while.
Gotcha.
Then he'll move on to check on the other people. Kenora, the other 3. He got out of there.
Gotcha. Then, while that is happening, we will move on to, I suppose, Eisen, as you're heading back to try and make those caramels, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you like walk in, like go into the door, you see that there are like these barrels strewn about the room. There is the smell of like roasted chicken in here too, and you can see a guy making food. Hello there.
Hi! Who are you?
Ah, my name's Thorl. Thorl Pyre.
Oh! We heard about you.
Oh, did you now? Are you Eisen?
Yeah, that's me.
Ha! Then join me, friend. I have a warm hearth, fine ale, and lungs meant for singing.
Last time I drank, it didn't go too well. And my grandpa used to yell at me for singing like a cat.
Drinking is good for the soul, and singing even better.
Okay.
And he's going to hand you over a mug of ale.
I think Eisen will just put it down.
Okay. Where are your friends, lad?
Somewhere.
That's an answer, yes, I suppose. So, it seems I'll be your new mentor now.
Yeah, that's what Klaus said.
Well, what Klaus says seems to go most of the time.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, I haven't tried to disagree with him. I think that'd be a really bad idea.
Yes. I've seen some demons try to disagree with the man. It's never ended well for the demon. Oh, except one demon, I hear. But that's irrelevant.
Okay.
Here, take some chicken. I'll hand you over like a whole roasted chicken.
It's gone.
Ah, good man, another! And he's just gonna like start shoveling chickens at Eisen.
They're gone.
I mean, and he's kind of eating, not at your pace, maybe a little under your pace, but he's having fun.
That's good. Anyway, I came here to make some caramels. Do you know how to do that?
Oh, don't know for sure, but we should try, lad.
All right.
How hard could it be?
I don't know. I don't really know how to read either, so probably pretty hard if they left a recipe around.
Well, cooking? Cooking's not about reading. It's about feeling it in your chest, in your gut.
Eisen's very confused at that statement.
And, you could try to cook caramels with Tharl.
Sure. Again, do we have a fluorescent apron, a girly one?
Yes.
I will wear that one.
Okay. Go ahead and make a mental check at benefit 1, because Tharl's helping.
Oh no!
I don't know what you expected.
I know. This is great. Oh man, I almost forgot how do we
/R.
Yeah. I got it. No, give me a second.
CS
Oh,
greater than 3.
Yeah, I put a question mark, not a slash.
That could be problematic, yes.
It might be 1d6. Greater than 3.
It is one. Here we go. Hey,
Hey!
Hey!
Let's go.
You make caramel, technically. Is it that great? But you make it.
Hey!
Some sugar burns, but you did it. See, lad, I told ya. It all comes from the gut. No reading required.
I still don't really know what that means. My gut doesn't tell me how to cook.
Your gut tells you everything. Tells you when to eat, tells you when to run, tells you how to fight.
Oh, I get it now. I do listen to my stomach often.
Yes! Now, shall we eat this caramel? Or is it for your friend?
It's for my friend. She made it for me often, so I think it would be a nice thing to do.
Aye. Now come now. Let's get this food to her.
Okay.
And Tharl's gonna, load up, I'm guessing it's a big vat. Like a massive pot that you made it in. And just, carrying it down the hallway, the two of you.
Oh yeah, I'm still in my apron too.
Yeah. Then, while that is going on, we'll pick up with Tecton at the armory.
Faith and armor build.
So,
It's time to spend some money.
spend some money. So, here you have, of course, all the basic armors. You got the Inversil, basic weapons as well. We have some, of course, the runes in inventory, as well as a few special items for sale. They have a medium set of Animus armor. They've got Inversil armor of leaping, makes you jump farther. And let's see here. They're also offering up in the armory a bottle of infinite water and an Oracle's hand mirror, which allows you to use the augury power.
Oh.
And the Animus armor is rolling for, when you roll for order, the stamina points the medium armor gains is equal to the number of health blocks you have remaining multiplied by your power score.
Oh.
And then the leaping is just increases your jumping abilities so that you can leap 60 feet horizontally or 30 feet vertically from a running jump, and you can just leap 15 feet straight up in the air from a standing jump.
I see. Well, first things first, we'll get everybody's armor replaced.
Gotcha.
How much does that cost? I can't remember.
So, how much? So you're wanting to do what? Two light?
Inversil light, 2 light, 2 medium, 1 heavy.
All right, 2 light, 2 medium, 1 heavy. Then that's going to be 45 merit in total.
Everyone okay with that? We kind of need this.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
That sounds good.
Unless people want to get the special armor.
Yes. Tell me now if you want something different.
Nah, it's alright.
What were the? I remember the jumping one.
Animus.
The other one was animus armor.
That was a medium armor set.
Medium.
Is the what
heavy.
says the leaping?
Light.
Light. I kind of want the leaping armor, guys.
I was thinking about that Animus one. How much is the Animus one?
Animus is 30 merit.
Oh. Ugh. And if we got that, we wouldn't have to replace my medium then. So it would. How much is it?
10?
That's 20 swing, I believe.
Yeah. So medium is 10 merit. So just
Yeah.
pay an extra 20.
How much is the leaping?
Leaping's 10 merit.
Okay. I'm fine with the leaping one. You really want the Animus one? Because we can probably do it.
Yeah,
We have
I'll hold off on
260.
it. I'll hold off on it.
Well, it might not be that. Because things
Yeah,
go
yeah,
away,
I know,
right?
I know. I'll run the gambit of it not being there next time.
Are you sure? We have
I'm
lots
sure.
of merit.
I know, but we can use that for gambling, Jonah.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
I can't argue with that logic.
So then it would be
50.
notes.
Total
notes.
merit.
Yeah.
If you're getting the
Okay.
leaping.
Jumping. Yeah.
Gotcha. Then you'd be at 210 merit.
Okay. This is acceptable. Okay. Question. When the armor is broken, does the inversil become non-functional?
Yeah, it's just
Or-
non-functional.
Okay. So you can't like reuse the shards of it to
Mhm.
make more.
Like it's a very
That's-
like cheap alloy to make and create, but once it's shattered, it's not really recyclable in that same way.
Mhm.
I mean, like you could
Okay.
put the metal back together, but
It wouldn't have the same properties. Okay. I need the properties. That's the important part. um It was mentioned that demons can possess living things.
yeah.
Do they have to be living?
Well, if we look over to the Zale's previous talking about demons and like demon types, one of the types that was mentioned like specifically messes with dead bodies, the corpus demon. It's a dead
Okay.
body brought back to life.
I meant non-biologic. Like robots and machines and things.
Maybe.
Metal objects.
Maybe.
Okay. Things to consider then. How much does just like inversil, not scrap, but how much can I purchase just straight raw inversil for?
I mean, you could probably go and get like a pound for like 5 merit.
Is everyone okay with this?
Yeah, go for it. Go do artificer things, man. I don't.
Cool.
No,
I
we're
want
not
a
running
pound
no,
of
no,
inversil.
No, Jonah, you don't get your power.
You don't get to do that.
In the bag of scrap it goes.
Gotcha.
1. Okay, and then Do we want to try gambling now, or do we want to do that
So
later?
as a group. So as a group.
Okay, we'll come back as a group. I just wanted to replace the armor and maybe get some other stuff.
Gotcha.
Can I replace my spark gems?
You could, yeah.
Cool. How much is that?
3 merit per spark gem.
Cool. Can I get 5 spark gems? Is that okay with everyone?
Whoa, buddy, that's what? No, yeah, you're good.
Thank you. They're important. So 15 merit.
Gotcha.
That leaves us down to 190.
190.
Okay. Then yeah, I would like to go to the research spire after.
Gotcha. Then, at this point, we will head down to the training grounds with Matthias. And at this point, I believe I can show you the downtime system for in between
Yay!
these arcs. Oh my goodness, Jonah. So,
He's based in gamble pills.
you have 3 things that you can do per like each downtime session that you can work on. You can take multiple things twice, like multiple actions, and each of you has a unique action. Matthias can brood, Harriman can dream, Tecton can invent, Eisen can meditate, and Cade can study. Each of these things does something, of course, that is a little different. Like inventing, don't need to mention that one. Meditating for Eisen helps to focus his spirit on something and get that razor sharp edge. Cade, when he studies, can learn about a region or gain a knowledge point for later. What a knowledge point is when you're out in the field, Eli, you can say, I want to spend a knowledge point because I read up on this and I want the information right now because I did my little research.
Gotcha.
Or like you can learn about the region you're going or an area in general and ask a few questions about it, just so that when you're going into the area, you have some new things. Dreaming
Gotcha.
allows Harriman to experience new dreams. And
Fun.
just kind of have those vibes, if you will.
Super ominous, dude.
And
What?
Matthias' brooding allows him to gain a permanent loner token until the next season finale. Sort of his loner power. So he's going ahead and he's just brooding. While he's here, looking out of windows, standing on top of castle walls and parapets. He's farming aura.
All right, Piccolo. We see the fit, dude.
Hey guys, what's Matthias doing aura farming?
He's
Just
aura
don't
farming.
disturb him. That makes him more powerful.
Yep.
Someone quick play Evanescence.
Let's see. Then we also have like the normal stuff. You can learn or upgrade like a martial school form, kind of like rolling for that. You can learn or upgrade an Ashen Veil specific technique, like an Ashen Negate. You can gain hero points. You could just say, I'm farming hero points here. Or you can gain an extra rune lottery ticket.
Oh no! Let's think about this, guys.
Thinking? That's not fun. Just throw your money in the pot, dude.
But Ryan,
I never thought I would say this, but maybe we
Extra
should
ticket.
gamble less.
it's an extra ticket, Ryan.
Are you really going to tell Jonah to gamble less? You
You
monster!
started this, Ryan. You were begging for me to gamble.
Yeah, no, fuck it. 3 tickets. I'm joking.
Are you? Are you now?
Am I joking? It's fine. Let me just open up the lot through and see if I'm joking.
But that's what you got for training, for upgrading, stuff like that.
Cool. Very, very cool. And it's per downtime session, like the whole session?
Per like downtime, like period. So if this downtime goes like 10 sessions, you can't just sit here and be like, all right,
Farm.
Yeah.
What's Matthias thinking about? Because he's going to the training grounds.
What he's thinking about?
Or like, what is he doing?
Um,
Like, what's his path?
I think Matthias wants to try to finish. What was he working on? Ember of Bloat, I think.
Ember of Bloat. Gotcha. And me check this out. Yep, Amber of Bloat. Then you're spending one of your points on the martial form training. So
Yeah.
go ahead for me and make a spirit check.
Spirits. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to put this out here. Whether or not you get this specific form, like, is going to be, like, revealed, like, basically after you make, like, the second choice. So, like, there's always going to be a delay for it. So, it's more like, how much are you putting in at the start? Like, kind of, it's more in a vacuum with these choices.
Okay.
For clarity.
So, like, you choose martial form training, and then you get revealed if you got it after you choose, like, special form training.
Correct. And then, like, if you want to be like, all right, I didn't get martial form training that time, last one you could go back to it.
Okay.
That's just to prevent the, all right, I'm martial form training, didn't get it. Gonna go again. And it's like, wants to be like more holistic with how you're going about in doing your training.
And can I ask another clarifying question?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to check. Do we have 3 points each, or do we have 3 points as a party?
Each.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was as a party, and I was...
No,
that makes sense.
No, each of you can do your own thing and progress to your character how you would like to progress them.
Okay, cool.
It gives us a lot more room. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will use a hero point to roll the one.
Gotcha.
Oof. Oh, that's still one success.
Still one success. Not bad. What about your second?
Okay, let's see. My second, I will do some special form training.
Special form training. Gotcha. Then, as you're going through and you're training on the actual like training grounds itself, you would like hear a voice behind you. So you are one of these survivors. And you would see, kind of behind you, Drossel.
Yes, I was one of the few who managed to make it out.
What comes next is a time of darkness for the Vale. You have shown potential, though. I can show you a thing or two. And Drossel would give some options for you, Matthias, for what you might wish to learn. You could learn Action Negate 2, just like regular Action Negate, but buffed up a bit, increased. You could learn the Action Charge, which is, as an action, you can move up to 3 times your walking speed towards a target, make a power cap damage roll. Basically, you charge at your target and go really fast with the action. You could also get the Action Channel, which is when you deal magical or spiritual damage with a power, you may add Sheer 1 or Benefit 1 to the roll. All these are like once per combat for the action stuff.
Yeah.
She'd also be willing to try and teach you the Harmonizing Strike, which is when you've made a damage roll against a creature and scored at least 3 successes, you can spend a background action to attempt a Harmonizing Strike. You roll 1d6, roll a 5 or a 6, the damage that you would deal is tripled, and the damage you deal for the remainder of the combat is doubled. On any other result, the damage done on the damage roll and for the rest of combat is halved. You cannot reroll the Harmonizing Strike d6.
Gambling.
Yes.
Also known
More
as
gambling.
Eli Gambit.
Yep, if you remember the end of the Crowley this was the Gambit.
Remember it well.
Yep. I think the gambling does sound fun, but I think Matthias will go with the charge.
Action Charge? Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Then go ahead and make a physical check for me.
Physical. Yeah, I'll use 3 hero points.
3 hero points. Gotcha.
Okay, it's 2 successes.
2 is what you needed. So you are able to get the Action Charge 1.
Yay!
I can also feel to you now, you are like 1 off from the Ember Blow.
1 off.
We're
Ugh.
1 off.
It's funny. I can learn Action Charge. Right now, Ember of Bloat. That takes me so long.
Like, you don't have a lot of spirit.
The spirit is low.
Spirit,
Yeah.
no. Charge, physical. Not bad, not
Good.
bad.
Cool. Action Charge 1. I like it.
You have one more option.
What is it? Hero points and the gambling?
Hero points, the ticket, or you could brood.
Oh, I can brood too. Yeah, I think Matthias would definitely brood.
Gotcha.
So much aura.
He's aura farming. He's aura farming on us.
I could sense it down the hall.
It's a disturbance in the aura.
So then, you always have 1 loner token, and then for each loner token, let's see. You basically, if you refuse to talk about your backstory, hide your emotions, whatever, gain an extra 2d6 on the roll, which basically always going to mean for the remainder of like this arc, whenever you do one of those things, like your next roll is going to have like an additional 4d6 on it because you have a permanent floor of 1.
Nice.
So if you go and you're acting like a loner, next roll goes kind of crazy. But who else is looking for stuff to do?
You
I
love
mean,
upgrade.
I do, but I believe Cade has also gone to the research lab spire, so I will let Cade go first.
Okay, so we have
Yeah.
multiple people at the research spire.
Yeah.
So what you doing there,
There's
Cade?
something I wanted. Sorry, there's something I wanted to like read about. That was like right before we did the whole like downtime upgrades. I don't know if I want to spend a study thing on this.
Okay.
Is it okay if I just like look at something without the study thing? It's not for like a combat thing. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
I
fine.
basically wanted to. I wanted to go through the records and see what happened 500 years ago. That was like the worst, like that were the worst things since then. I basically want to see like what happened and how did we overcome it.
Yeah, like as you're looking through those records, there was an entire dimension that was lost in the cosmic stack, and the Ashen Veil tried to hold the line against the abyss, and they just were overwhelmed. They were not able to do it. So, looking at that, pulling up the deep lore of the Ravenous Abyss itself. During this time of loss and suffering, they lost layer negative 51 on the cosmic stack and negative 52 because during the fight they were beaten back, and due to their retreat, the abyss followed them, and so it was a pretty tremendous loss for the Veil. How did they overcome it? Just sectioned off that part of the cosmic stack. And even then, layer 48 shortly fell, but it was this massive contagion. Their one saving grace was, well, the abyss doesn't know where we are. We're able to section it off. This is very, very bad. In terms of where you're at, the Veil has so few members now due to this incredible loss. It's hard to make sure the abyss isn't coming through, because the abyss is more active than it was then. What's ever outside the cosmic stack knows where it is now, so the attacks are more frequent. And now there's not enough people to put out all the fires. They were still hidden back then, so they had the chance to take a breath, reconvene, not get overwhelmed. Now, it's kind of in the past, the Ashen Veil, if it's a boxing match, could go back into their corner because the round ended, they took a rest, they came back out, they continued fighting. Y'all just got knocked down, and there's still 2 minutes left to go in the round. You just have to get back up and keep fighting.
Okay.
Anything else for the research spire?
Okay, so sorry, I don't know exactly how I want to do this because I want to study for the next place we go, but if we don't know that yet, can I hold a study thing?
Yeah. I mean,
or
you'll
the
be
next place
told,
Get the knowledge point.
yeah. Or I mean,
Okay.
I'll reveal
Or-
it to you now, but it would just be we're jumping ahead in the timeline.
Okay. I was gonna say, I mean, if you can also just hold and tell us later if you don't want to tell us now. So, I don't know what if everyone wants to wait or what.
You can choose that action, and you will get the information at some point.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Then I'm going to study, and I guess I would want to yeah.
Get information on the region. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's one. Anything else that you're doing with your 2 points remaining?
Yeah, I would like to go to the training grounds and do some martial form training. I want to work on that tsunami.
The tsunami. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. And give me a moment here. Your tsunami. All right, go ahead and make a physical check and then a mental check.
All right. 2 mental checks coming right up. Got. Uh, ah, tragic.
You said
All right, the physical. So that was my physical. I only have 1 physical. Um, this is 6. Oh, really? Okay, only 2 successes on the
Gotcha.
mental.
Gotcha. And you have one last point.
Yeah, I want to continue with the martial form training.
All right, then go ahead and make physical and then mental once again.
Yay! 1 physical success.
Yippee.
And hey, what is wrong with you? That was 4 fours, really?
Ooh,
Uh, and 2 more mental successes.
gotcha. I can say then, like, you weren't able to get the tsunami school because your rolls weren't exactly high. Still have, I mean, you're close, but you're not there yet.
Yeah, that's okay.
And we'll do your regional thing at the end of the session.
Cool.
Who next?
Eisen or Connor or Ryan, do you want to go?
I mean, I can go.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, the first thing I want to do is martial form training.
Gotcha.
I think I was reading on the leaping cortex,
I have the falling cortex here.
falling cortex. Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and make a mental and a spirit check then for me.
All right. 6. Nice. Okay,
Which one was that?
that was mental.
Mental? Okay.
Save my hero points. Do spirit.
Very nice. Next thing.
Next thing. Uh, Give me that extra ticket.
Extra ticket? Gotcha. Then for this go around, let me see here. It is 1 extra normal ticket.
Let's go.
And you did not get the falling cortex.
Yeah, I figured. That's fine. Do I roll for the ticket now or later?
Later.
Okay. I kind of want to dream. I don't really know what that does.
Dream. Well, only one way to find out, Ryan.
You're so right, Connor. I'm gonna dream.
You're going to dream. Okay. Then, as you go ahead and begin to dream, and your mind starts to wander, in this dream, you're able to experience what other people have experienced and gain knowledge about the world. Ryan, you have 1 question.
Joy.
Would you
Oh.
like more time? to think about your question, or do you have it now?
I think because this is my first time, I could use a little bit more time.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Then we'll pick up. We'll have you ask the question after Eli studies. Then
Okay, sounds good.
Jonah and Connor.
Eisen.
Yeah, I can go.
Okay,
I think I'm gonna start with a meditation.
a meditation. What are you meditating on? What is your focus?
Specifically, I'm going to try to clear my mind and focus on my upcoming training. Because a little bit of a spoiler, I'm gonna go train after this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and make a spirit check for me.
Okay, what is my spirit? There it is. Okay. One success.
Gotcha. Benefit 2 on your training roll then.
Oh,
Rolls.
Ooh.
As you have,
one success got you benefit 2.
he's locked in.
Oh.
Oh boy. It's time to go train then. We'll do martial school first.
Martial school first. Gotcha. You don't have one currently that you're working on. So, what are you thinking about?
I believe it was the Eastern one was the offensive one, right? The attacking.
Learning the enemy's weakness is Eastern
The other
Gale.
one.
Western Gale, you double your damage ratings and gain a level of sheer on all damage rolls, but enemies gain sheer 1 and benefit 1 against you. You can't move more than 15 feet on your turn. But that's like offensive.
We'll do the Western one.
Western one? Okay. Then, let me see here for your Western one. Ooh. Very lovely, very lovely. I'm going to need you to make a physical, spirit, and actually mental check. Yeah. Just across the board.
Oh. Everything.
Let's
Yeah,
call
well,
it benefit 2.
Benefit 2, so that's greater than 2?
Greater than 2, yeah.
Okay, spirit. 2 successes.
Yeah, okay.
All right. We'll do mental because we'll save physical for last. Mental, 1 success.
Very nice.
And then physical. 2 successes. I will use 2 hero points.
Fair enough, fair enough.
3 successes total.
3 successes total? Yeah, you got it.
Let's go! I was locked, guys.
Damn,
Okay.
you locked in.
And then my last one, I will do special form training.
Special form training. Gotcha.
Yep.
Then currently your special forms are better ash negate, better charge, better magical or spiritual damage, or harmonizing strike.
I think I want to upgrade Ash and Negate.
Upgrade ash negate. Very fair, very fair. Make a physical and a spirit check.
All right. Is this still at benefit 2?
No, it would be a benefit 1 though.
Okay. All right. You said it's physical and spirit?
Yep.
All right. Here's the spirit. No successes. Sucks to suck. And then we'll just knock out physical. 1 success.
Gotcha. Then, if you're not spending hero points, yeah, it's not enough.
That's okay. That's it.
Gotcha.
Before I do my things, can I make one visit to Kenora?
You could, yeah. And we can wrap this in as well with the visit that Harriman's paying and that
Eisen's
Eisen's
paying.
paying.
Okay. I need information.
Jeez. You're gonna
Goodness.
interrogate a woman with 1 arm?
No.
God damn, Jonah, okay.
You'll understand. It's okay.
Okay.
So, we will pick up with Hammond. You going around, and Kenora is kind of like lying in bed, like arm visibly gone. Kind of just like looking out a window, and she sees you come in.
Hey.
Hi. Everyone alright?
Relatively, I think.
She'll just nod.
How are you doing?
I'm alright. And you?
Um, I think. I have no idea.
Fair enough. Be out of this bed soon, I guess.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I imagine things are gonna be different around here for a while.
Probably. Fairly different, at least. Guess, mess hall's gonna be a little more quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'm sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about.
I Have they told you anything yet?
They have.
I
Was it worth it?
Herman kind of winces. I wish I could say I was certain. Probably the last person you want to see right now, but I figured.
What did you figure?
I don't know. I don't know. That hiding from it wasn't gonna make everything better.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that your loved ones are alive. At least, and Kenora just kind of like puts her head down a bit. A lot of people are sorry. What was it all for? We lost all those people and didn't even save Zale. Stop that thing from taking him over. If it was for you, just say it. I'd respect it more.
But I could save them. Hey,
Keep dreaming, Nightmare Boy. And I think at this point, there would kind of be this kind of like shouting from beyond the room. As probably about now, Eisen and Tharl come in to the room.
Oh boy.
Eisen, you see Kenora there.
Really soften her up for me, Ryan. Hi, Kenora.
Hi, Eisen. And as well, like, you would see Harriman, this, like, other figure who's helping Eisen carry, like, this pot of caramel. Kenora! Long time no see. Tharl. Hi. And Tharl will turn over to you, Harriman. So, you must be Harriman.
yeah, I am.
I'll be your new mentor, lad.
Oh, good to meet you.
Of course, of course. Now, Eisen, get to it, lad. Ran all the way here.
I brought you something, Kenora.
Caramel. Thank you. You can just put it over there. Thanks, Eisen.
Sure thing. I'll put it wherever she pointed.
Yeah. Just kind of like at the foot of the bed.
Okay.
It's good to see that you're, still chipper as ever.
Yeah. 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 I think he would start to get a little sad now.
No, it's good. It's good. Are you
How are you feeling?
Well, I don't think I'm left-handed anymore. I guess I'm all right.
That was really funny, Kenora.
I try. What about you? Seemed like you were taking quite a beating from the demon.
Yeah. I didn't feel too good, and he's gonna start poking where the demon kicked a hole in his chest.
Yeah. Remarkable recovery.
Yeah. It kind of hurts when I poke, right? Ow! No, I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Lad, stop touching your injury.
Wait, you don't do that?
No.
Oh.
It's gonna bonk you on the head.
Ow!
Have to teach you proper medical care.
Medical.
Look.
Oh, is that when Grandpa used to rub mud on my wounds?
Yeah, also, just rub some dirt in it.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Is there
Good.
any dirt here?
I don't think so. It's probably the doctors here. They don't know what they're talking about. Keep everything too clean. Not enough dirt.
Right.
And at this point, like a cleric, like pops her head in, like a water genasi woman, with kind of like this light green hair. Mr. Pyre, you're supposed to be resting. I'm fine. Mr. Pyre, you don't have a liver. I don't know what that's used for anyway.
My gosh.
If all of you could have Mr. Pyre take a seat, that would be preferable. Else I would have to go and get Miss Vraden wrecked. You can see Tharl just kind of sighs. Fine, whatever the liver does anyway. Hasn't stopped me yet. He'll just like sit in a chair. Thank you. The cleric like goes out.
Does he still have alcohol on him?
Yeah.
You probably reek of it.
He does. He does smell of alcohol.
Herman's just kind of like connecting all the dots and being like, "Oh God."
I think at this
Guys doesn't
point,
get it.
Tecton, you enter in the room.
So before he goes to see Kenora, he would go to see the doctors
Okay.
and basically ask, do you plan to or have any way to regrow an arm?
With an injury like this, no, because it was demon made.
Cool. Good to know. He's going to Kenora now.
Okay.
He'll walk up. Hello, Kenora.
Oh, hi, Tecton.
Don't mean to bother, but can I take some measurements, please?
Sure, if you like.
He's gonna start measuring her arm and the other side where the arm is missing.
Okay.
Just getting all the measurements he would need.
Gotcha. You can see, like, Kenora's just kind of, like, looking at you, maybe a little bit nervously. And Tharl's gonna, like, look over you. Ah, you must be the artificer.
He'll briefly look up, see who it is, and say, "Oh yeah, hi," and then just continue measuring and muttering to himself. He's not at all focused on anything but this.
Mm-hmm. I think Tharl's just going to go ahead and reach into, like, a pocket, and he's going to, like, pull out what appears to be, like, a thin slab of metal and pass it over to you. If you want, you could just draw your finger across this metal. It'll create a mark. It's gone after an hour, though, but good for quick notes.
His eyes are immediately latched onto the thing.
The Tharl's just going to go back to his chair and sit back.
He's now scratching furiously onto this little metal plate.
Mm-hmm. It's just like wherever your finger draws, like there's just like black lines, like ink.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, as soon as he's done with that, he said he's gonna look at Kenora, thank you, and walk out.
All right, bye.
Oh, I wanted to tell him the all right joke.
Well, I guess you can tell it to him later for me.
I think he'll find it really funny.
I don't know if that man knows humor.
Well, sure he does. I think.
Maybe. Who's to tell, though? Interesting group so far. I look forward to meeting the others.
I think you'll really like Matthias. He's a real bundle of joy.
Tharl's gonna slowly look over to Harriman for confirmation.
Herman will just shake his head no.
Look forward to meeting them then. Now, I'm gonna get back to the room. We still got some roasted chicken to be eaten. And Tharl will head out.
I suppose I'll head out too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you back at the room, Eisen.
Okay.
And Harriman will just nod at Kenora.
She'll just
Leave.
nod back. What about you, Eisen? What are you doing?
Try one of the caramels, Ganora?
Alright, I'll try them.
Oh gosh. I guess I'll give her one.
Are you like scooping out like the caramel?
Sure.
She like bites into it. It's not bad. Thank you.
Sure thing.
Here, you should help me eat it.
Okay.
And
do that.
You just bothering Kenora?
Yeah. He doesn't understand social cues. It's okay.
Yeah, I think eventually Kenora's just gonna like pass out and fall asleep. Because she's still
Okay.
recovering.
I would very dramatically throw the apron off and go meditate.
Okay. Then, picking back up with Tecton, got some measurements. What else
Yes.
you doing?
So we're gonna do some inventing.
Inventing? Okay.
Yes. So first things first, I would like to try and start the creation of a control unit for an automaton, just like the brain part.
Okay.
Specifically, I want it to have some inversal shielding on it.
Gotcha. Could do that.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do first.
First invention, then go ahead and make a mental check with artificing.
Let's go. All right, that's 76. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4 successes.
Easy enough, you got it.
Fantastic. And then would it be another invent action to do another thing?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to start creating an arm for Kenora.
Okay. Anything special about this arm?
I'm assuming he is aware of, like, prosthetics being made by other inventors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a fairly common thing.
Yeah, generally.
Well, with Lazarus around, it is a fairly common thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then, to start, he'd just try and make it feel as natural as possible.
Okay.
And then, again, try and put some, like, a thin layer of Invarsil in it.
Gotcha. Then, let's see. For this with another invent, yeah, probably be, if you're like, are you trying to like coat the entire arm in like that thin layer of Inversil?
Yeah.
Gotcha. It'd probably be like pound of Inversil then, just to make it feel natural, get the weight right and everything, and have enough where it's steady and stable.
So all my Invarsil.
I mean,
Or I need more.
it depends on how much you have. Like,
I have exactly 1 pound.
I mean, then, yeah.
Then I need more.
Then it'd probably be like all the Inversil you would have like right now then. To like,
Okay, that's fine.
if you're doing that complete like flawless coating of it.
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, then easy enough. You could do it. Make the arm.
I don't need to make a roll for it.
No, not really.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. I don't know that she's asleep, do I?
No.
Then he would finish that and go and check on Kenora. If she is still asleep, he would not bother her.
If she's still asleep.
Yeah, he would not bother her then, and would then go to what do I want for my third trick? We'll do martial form training.
Martial form training.
I
Okay.
believe I was doing the E1, whatever it is called. Hold on. Intransience.
Mm-hmm. So, with that, I'm going to need you to make a physical check.
Yep. You got it. Physical. That's 3. I'm going to reroll 2 of those.
Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes? You got it then.
Woo!
Very nice, very nice. Then, for the stanza of intransience, background action to activate, as always, select a target creature you can see clearly. When that creature makes a damage roll against you, that creature gains levels of detriment equal to your power score. If the creature forces you to make a physical or spirit save, you gain extra successes equal to half your power score. If you lose your last health block once per session, roll a d6. On a 3 or higher, if you are not eviscerated or obliterated by the loss of your last health block, you fall unconscious and don't die. Only one stanza can be active at any time, blah, blah, blah. Don't be blinded.
Don't be blinded. Got it.
Don't be blind.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Gotcha. Then, I believe that is everyone's main downtime. Before we get to the studying and the question, do you all want to spend any more merit?
Gambling.
Gambling, boys.
Oh God.
We
All right. Let's go hit the slots. We've been
Let's
putting
go
it
gambling.
All right. What's the?
All right, so I have the list of types of tickets we could get. There's the tarnished ticket, normal ticket, the silver ticket, gold ticket, and the ghost rare ticket.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ghost rare 100 merit, the exclusive 50, silver 20, normal 10, and the tarnished is 4. Did you?
Oh, tarnish.
Foul tarnish.
Gosh.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
In search of the Elden Ring.
Okay.
However, maidenless.
So what are we
Tarnished
looking
3, 10.
Where's it?
What was-
4.
We want
What
to
was
try
silver?
a silver or gold.
Dude, boss the walls. Let's get a ghost rare.
at?
Put it all on red 20.
Sure, I can do that 2 sessions in a row. This will never work against me.
Yeah, I would say silver or gold. Because what was silver cost again?
Silver's 20, the exclusive is 50.
Okay.
But
Let's get 1 exclusive, 1 silver, 1 ghost. Break the bank.
I can open our piggy. I see.
We have a savings account. Do we have more merit somewhere?
No.
Yeah, can we put this into like a money market account?
I put in a Roth IRA.
Can we
Earn
invest?
earn interest on our merit.
you
Can I put my merits into LGC Industries?
if you should start going around the castle. Hey, I'll give you 50 merit now, but when we get back from this next mission, I want 75 merit. Let your merit
Now, if
work
you-
for you.
If you get 5 merits from your friend, and they all get 5 merits from their friend,
Little pyramid scheme action.
I mean, I'm down to try the exclusive and the silver.
I say high risk, high reward.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad
Let's
someone's seeing sense.
We can do everything one at a time. You don't have to
Yes.
decide it all now.
Yeah.
Let's do silver, then exclusive, then we can see about Ghost Rare.
And we can discuss.
Discuss.
Okay.
More like disgust.
So, are we saying, at least for right now, buying a silver and an exclusive then for 70?
Start with silver.
Fine.
Start with
I'm-
silver for 20 then. Okay. Do you want to roll your normal ticket first? That
Sure, I
Aaron
can.
has.
I can roll the normal ticket.
Okay. Then let's see here. Go ahead, Ryan. 3 D100s.
All right, first roll.
Ooh,
Oh,
88.
that's pretty good.
yeah. That's a rare.
Oh my lord.
88.
That's another rare.
Jeez.
Triple.
35.
35. Okay. Okay.
I mean, 35. It's basic, but hey, that's
Got some rares.
that's
Double rares on the same number. What the heck?
Double rares. My goodness. Okay. I'll go ahead and roll up the rares here. First rare. Let's see, this is gonna be 12. So what is this little number? Oh my god. Unstable weapon 2. Roll 3d6 at the beginning of your turn. This damage rating is the damage rating of the weapon. Lovely. The second one. 21. Patient Blade. For the next one. At the start of your turn, for each creature going before you in the order, deal that much magical lightning damage to a creature you can see. So basically, for every creature above you in the order, zap! The start of every turn.
Oh. Is it the order you get when you roll, or could you feasibly hold your turn till the end?
You can hold your turn till the end.
I
Oh.
see.
Strategy.
I see.
I see.
Yeah, rares
You'll
are
go last.
rares are kind of good. They're kind of good.
That's kind of good.
Yeah.
And then
Now we have the basic normal. What is this going to be? Ooh, 13? Sure one.
shit,
That's not bad.
but the others are better. So
Oh my god.
I do like Patient Blade.
Yeah.
that is very good. Yes.
Got.
Yes.
Are you taking Patient Blade then?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Patient Blade gained. And now we go to the silver. So for silver, someone needs to roll 2d100, and the last one is a d100 plus 10.
Eli.
Let's do this.
Lucky Eli.
Okay,
Alright,
let's go.
alright.
Let's go.
All right, one at a
Can you do it one more
time.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
First,
1d100.
1d100.
Doing it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Another d100.
Okay, so one super basic.
Yo,
Super
that-
basic.
Let's see.
Okay.
One uncommon.
And then a
Okay.
D100 plus 10.
And D100 plus 10. This is where he rolls his 1.
42.
I hate my life.
Hey, that's the number of God.
And that's a basic. So,
Where's Faustus?
Yeah, no, we need him to roll this.
alright, so for the normal one, we have an Echo Strike 1 in the chamber.
Oh.
Which, not bad. Not bad. Let's see, then for the super basic, let's see what we get here. Charges!
Yay.
So,
I've been hearing that Eli wants more charges.
he just wants all the charges. Then the uncommon, we're looking at a... What are you? Martial Pressure. When a new martial form is entered, gain detriment 2 on all rolls on your turn. When a new martial form is not entered, gain plus 1d6 on all rolls at the start of the turn. So basically, like, if on a turn you don't enter a new martial form, plus d6. But when you enter a martial form, you get some detriment.
So
Need that for my
don't give
bill.
this to Eisen.
No, I need that for my bill.
Absolutely never give this to Eisen.
And the d6 is stacked, so for every turn you're just sitting in one martial form,
Oh.
just boop, 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 boop.
Ah,
Just goes up.
Oh. Hey.
that might be good for me to try to enter all my martial turns on schools on one turn, aka me.
Yeah. No, that could work.
But that's what you got. You have charges, Echo Strike 1, or Martial Pressure.
An Echo Strike is just normal Echo Strike, right?
Yeah, just Echo Strike 1.
I recommend Martial Pressure. That's just opinion.
Yeah, that sounded pretty good.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Martial Pressure, then. Anyone for an exclusive ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Alright. Then
Who's rolling?
down to 120. The exclusive ticket gives a plus 20 to the final roll.
What do we want to roll? We've had Ryan and Eli go.
Mr. Geyser, would you care to take this one?
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
Is he feeling lucky?
1D100.
1d100.
Alright.
Chris.
36.
Okay, so that's a normal.
We need you to lock
Basic.
in, man. No, we're building up. We're
Basic.
building up.
Yeah, it's building up. So give him a second.
It's a crescendo. It's a crescendo.
Of course. I'm sorry.
See? Oh.
See?
Descending. You're descending. Alright, 1D100 plus 20.
And then the finale.
Watch this drive.
Plus 20.
What is that melody?
60
Okay.
is another. It's 3 basics.
Brother.
Incredible.
Oh.
Incredible.
I'm set. We should have gone for the ghost rare off rare.
Well, the
You
ghost
can
rare.
still get it.
Yeah, the ghost rare gives plus 40 to the final roll.
Let's go.
So that's
We can
12.
still do it if we want to.
6. So your options are heavy 2, sheer 1, or exploding.
Ooh. Sheer is very nice.
Oh, now Shear's nice.
I like sheer.
Sheer's always nice.
I do like sheer.
Heavy, you said it was heavy 2?
Heavy 2. So 2 extra d6 or exploding. Every 6 you roll, boop, roll another d6.
Re-rolling. Rolling up.
Loading every 6 you roll. Yep.
I mean,
I'm still for sheer 1.
yeah, sheer is just really good.
What does sheer do again?
It takes an extra health block when you take a health block or armor block.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you hit them and have sheer 1, you take 2 health or armor blocks instead of just 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then for every level of sheer after that, it's another one. Which is very good.
Now, before we gamble again, do we want to get Eisen, Amethyst, anything?
I was gonna say I have no way of using any of these.
You get him like brass knuckles.
I just duct taping my friggin' hands, punch them with the runes.
How much are brass knuckles?
It depends on the type that you want.
That's right.
We all have B1s.
Yeah.
All
What does
B1.
B1 look like?
So B1 base with damage rating of 5 is 4 merit, and then depending on the rune slot, like 2 rune slots on it is 10. 3 slots with a drain is 15 merit. 1 slot that's repeated twice is 20 merit. And they go up and up.
Okay.
If you wanted to get a type C, which is a damage rating of 7, that's 6 merit. Type D, damage rating of 9 is 15.
So we got B1 with 2 slots, right? That's what we all got.
Yep, 14 merit apiece.
That would be basically all our runes if we got a ghost rare.
We're about to go on another mission.
Or not runes, our merit.
But hey, a tarnished is only 4 merit. It's only 4. You could get ghost rare and a tarnished.
And have 0 merit left.
You have 2 merit left.
No, he
Save
brings up
them
an interesting
for.
point. He has an interesting point. I think we should consider.
Where else are you going to get a ghost rare ticket?
What a point.
The ghost rare
Only
ticket
at
is the
this
only
casino.
ticket that gives you the capability of going and getting a mythical stone.
We gotta do it, Jonah.
Do you want a weapon or not?
Ah,
That is the question we're
Dilemma.
asking.
the dilemma.
I think you should get a weapon if you want my opinion.
I should.
You do want a weapon.
I do, but I also don't. But I do.
You want a weapon.
Currently, yes.
Do we
Well,
want to get the same one that we have?
I can take
B1.
yeah, that's fine.
Two?
Just basic little brass knuckles. That's good.
Okay, we'll do that.
So
B1 with 2 slots.
B1, 2 slots. Gotcha. Then little brass knuckle action then. Down to 106.
Do we want to get the last ticket?
Horse.
You'd have 2
I mean,
tickets. Ghost
we get
and...
We could. There's any potions?
Potions are good. We do need those.
Ooh.
We could get another gold or exclusive ticket.
You're not talking me out of this, Jonah.
How much were the potions last time?
I have a list here.
Okay.
So heal 1 is 3, heal 2 is 6, heal 3 is 9, heal 4 is 15, speedster is 10, vitality is 15, and regeneration is 40.
Right. I still have 1 vitality potion and 1 potion of healing 2.
I also have a healing 2 potion.
And then there's the potion with the picture of the ant on it, which I might surrender to the potion people and be like, figure out what this is, please.
Are you doing that?
Should I?
I think that would be wise.
That was my plan
Yeah.
with the ants. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll give it to them and be like, we found this. I don't know what it does.
Gotcha. They'll give you 7 merit for it.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's go.
Up to 113.
Cool.
Can we haggle
So,
that?
Okay, but hear me out. How many tarnished tickets have we got? 100.
well, it's what, 4?
We could roll for a very long time.
20...
Yeah.
28?
We could get 28 of them.
Guys, let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
No, but you
But
get
it would be
28
funny, though.
runes.
Like,
Right?
can we turn them in for more merit?
No.
So we just have like a stack of just super basic runes.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll start pawning
super
them off
basic
for
to
the remaining
rare.
Ash and
Super
Veil.
basic to rare. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, of course, sorry. Ooh.
Or we can really just get a mythic with a ghost rare. Come on, guys.
It's
Well-
basically guaranteed.
Ooh. I just had an idea.
Oh boy, let's hear it, Joe.
No. It might.
You gonna rig the system with your artificing?
No, just how difficult would it be for me to learn how to create the rune slots
No, very difficult.
in items that I create?
Yeah, pretty difficult.
No.
Proprietary process.
But we're one of 7 squads left.
Uh-huh. Look,
That
here's the
means
thing.
build things.
If you took like a year or two to sit and like learn how this design works, then yeah, you could make them.
I don't have a year or 2.
I don't know that. Klaus said he didn't give us an exact number of downtime.
My guess is not a year or 2.
But there's
Hot
like
take.
Okay, the demons will wait, I swear.
it might be a really low possibility, but it is a possibility.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we can do the exclusive and then get some potions with the remaining 13. Because it was, what, 4 for healing 1?
For healing 1, it
It's
is
3.
3.
3. And then 6 for healing 2.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't the gambling Jonah I know.
We could get 2 healing 2s if we wanted to.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
No, Chris, you're supposed to be on my side.
Where's the degeneracy?
I'm still on your side about getting the whatever the
The
top
ghost rare?
one. Yeah, the ghost rare.
We can do the ghost rare if you want. But
Hmm.
everybody has to be in agreement.
Yes, yeah, we'll do a vote.
You gotta roll it. You gotta roll it. For the ghost rare.
I'll roll
Yeah,
it.
you have
Dude,
to roll
I will absolutely roll it if it comes down to it. I ain't afraid of
You
that
have to
dice.
You have to take responsibility for your
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Is that a yes from everyone?
No way.
That's a yes.
I'm
for
not-
me.
Yeah.
I still think we should get more potions. But I think I'm outvoted.
Okay. What, like, you want what
I think we
potions?
should vitality potions, but are those the ones that restore health luck?
Uh,
Or the
vi-
regenerate?
No, that's regenerate.
yeah, that's regenerate. Vitality's conditions, like end a condition.
Mm.
Do they sell regenerate potions?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
40 merit.
How much are they? 40? Okay.
Merit.
We probably should get potions.
But the ghost rare.
Well, if we save some of our merits this time, we can
We can get more
definitely
ghost
get
rares
next time.
But what
Yeah.
if you die and then you can't get?
Well, that's the point of getting potions to prevent us from dying.
But what if the mythical stone?
For
Save.
one person.
They're really good.
Yeah, dude, you saw the rare, the mythic. It's probably like, oh, you see the demon, it's now dead.
And look, if you don't get the mythic, you could also get the legendary.
Not a good point, guys.
I don't care.
I'm back and forth.
Okay. I guess we're getting the mythic. The ghost rare.
Are you okay?
I don't think
Is this
we
the
are.
decision?
I
Is this
still
the
don't think we should.
Well, you said you were back on okay.
That was a joke.
Okay.
What
I
are you
can't
guys
tell.
doing?
Yeah, we do need
I'm
to know
on
what we're
Team
doing.
Potion.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm on
All right, we'll get the potion. But
Yeah,
next
potion.
time, you motherfuckers better let me gamble away our entire life saving.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some potions.
Alright, what potions you getting?
I would suggest at least one regenerate.
One regenerate? Okay.
At
I'm on board
least.
with that.
But yeah. So that would be
40.
okay.
Which should bring you down to 73.
Okay.
And
And-
then
And who's getting this regenerate potion?
I mean I can take it because I can do quick actions
Okay.
if nobody's opposed to that.
That works.
I mean, that
Yeah,
sounds
that's fine.
Then
Yeah.
there's the regenerate.
One regenerate potion.
And
Heal free is what? 30 stamina? Or
Heal
20.
3 is 30, yeah.
do we want to get a couple heal 3s?
I would love.
Or do we
I have none.
Yeah.
It's up to you,
Okay.
gang.
I say
So-
we get 4 heal 3s. One for everyone except for the potion man over here.
Hello.
And then
Give me like a heal 1 or a heal 2 or something, if there's any left.
yeah, there'll be stuff left. We can get up. We can get a. few
Unless there's
heal
another one
2s.
you want.
Yeah.
Because I've got 1 heal 2 still.
Okay. Are we good with 4 heal 3s?
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
So, minus 27, so you're down to 46. Or you said 4 heal 3s, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha, so then down to 37.
Okay. Uh,
And for the heal 3s, was everybody was getting one of those?
yes.
Yeah. Everyone
Everyone but me.
Yeah, nah.
Cool.
Believe that was the intent.
Yes.
Now, do we want to save some money? Or do
That was
we
the
want-
point.
Yeah, we do want to save some.
Okay, so then
We can
we'll
get,
probably
we can get a
find-
heal 2 and bring us down to like 31. Give you another heal 2.
Or you get a tarnish ticket.
All right, devil on my shoulder, shush. So heal 2.
Gambling.
Heal
Heal
2.
for Joe now.
Okay.
Okay.
Protect him. And then let's
that's
save
31.
so that we can afford the mythic. The ghost rare.
The potential for a mythic. The potential.
Ain't no potential here, brother. We're getting that shit.
I mean, a silver ticket's just a mere 20. Mere 20.
I like your words, funny man or magic man.
But saving though. All right, who's getting which rune? We have patient blade and martial pressure.
Obviously, I'm taking martial pressure.
No, you don't get martial pressure.
And then sheer as
Perpetual
well, right?
detriment.
Yeah.
Sheer would be fire,
Uh,
low key for me.
I do think we should
Yes.
go to
Yeah.
Eisen.
Mm-hmm.
I can take martial pressure or patient blade. Either would work well for me. I think Cade. That leaves Cade with the other one.
I would
Yeah.
say Cade gets the lightning one, and you get the martial pressure. If that's okay with Eli.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
fine with that.
yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Alright, so let me see here. For sheer, that's Eisen. Martial pressure is Harriman.
Yep.
Patient blade is Cade.
Yes.
Okay.
Remind me again what martial pressure increases. It was 1d6 to what?
Rolls.
All rolls?
Yeah.
Just all rolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
But for every turn that you
Okay.
don't use a
it stacks. Yeah.
yeah, because I typically enter all my martial schools at the very first turn of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then, that will help. No, the very first turn, Harriman's not doing much because all his rolls are just going to be tanked. But
Yeah.
afterward,
Every subsequent round.
as long as he doesn't switch,
Mhm.
hey,
Yeah.
there's potential there.
Man's growing.
And Eli has become Thor.
All right, Eli,
Yeah,
you have to
that's
go last every single
cool.
time now.
Yeah.
But he's Thor.
You can be a better Thor at the last.
All right.
He's mighty.
Cool. I think
Yeah.
that's all the gambling and purchasing we wish to do.
Gotcha. It's all your gambles, your purchases, everything in between, which is very, very nice. Very, very nice. I believe now, though, Cade, you have some studying you wish to do.
It's true.
So, with that studying, eventually all of you would be notified that subsequent day. This would be the 12th of Lion Year. So that you would learn. So on the 13th, you would be heading to the Titanic Ring once again. As a small town in the county of Phalia called Auberlet is having some problems. Trade has come to a standstill there. It sits next to the Lahan River, or the Lawn River, and generally, it's known for its logging, and general raw materials, with of course being in Phalia, a large food production side of the economy. But the Ashen Veil has been picking up this abyssal energy hovering throughout the region, and eyewitness reports indicate a thick fog hovering over the area. Tharl tells you all that it's your job to go in, determine if there's a demonic influence, seize the influence completely, then report back. And as part of your studying, I can give you the Ashen Veil's general map of Auberlet
Ooh.
Yay.
and what it looks
A
like.
map.
A little map.
Fun. Logging Camp, River, Empress Church, Auberlet Manor. Cool.
So, at this point, you have two questions you can ask Eli about this general area?
All right. Well, as per usual, I'm probably gonna ask about the animals and like the wildlife, in the area, especially what like the big predators are probably.
Big predators, I mean, the predators are generally like the same as the Titanic ring, but the large rolling fields of the Phalian region lead to more raptor packs roaming about, as the large theropods like a Carnotaurus or a T-Rex, Gigantosaurus, not as present. Um, there are more aquatic predators in the river, some that may have spines running across their backs and are very, very big. I'm talking about
Okay.
a Spinosaurus or two might be in that river. But they are like the main predators. The rest is like other like general wildlife. There are herds of parasaurs that generally move across the landscape as well, and are like farmed by the people. And then of course you have like domesticated livestock and stuff like that.
Cool. Okay. And then my other question is about this Empress's church.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of church we got going on there?
It's a church dedicated to the twin empresses who
Okay.
rule over the Titanic ring.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like the general like quote unquote like religion that people kind of follow.
Okay.
But now we can also pick up with Harriman. As you are taking a nap one day and your dreams start to wander, what question do you have?
Ooh, no. I have a couple of questions floating around because you know me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I guess Harriman's mind would float to the yeah, I think they're gonna float to the governments of the ring. And my question is, like, at this moment, what are the governments of the rings doing in response to the massive depopulation of the Ashen Vale?
As you like dream, you are sitting in like this large circular room with tables all about, protection rooms all around you. You see Klaus Roof talking to many people. Some have crowns, others seem like grizzled war veterans, others just have this aura of magic about them. And as the news is being relayed, there is definitely like some distress there. And like there's like kind of a warning going out through back channels telling the counts and countesses, the serifs, and everyone else that can be talked to that the Ashen Veil is no longer capable of protecting the rings of Meropis as it once did. They have been shattered. They do not have enough people. The recruiting class that they relied on to shore up their numbers against this now new wave of demonic attack is gone. Basically, everyone is reeling. They're preparing. They're trying to bring in more people. Get ready. But how can you truly be ready for this? What comes next? And as your mind continues to wander, you get these visions and flashes of already a town in Sar just turning up, destroyed, empty. The people eaten. And you feel in your stomach, Harriman, that this event is beginning to cascade across the rings of Meropis. The Watchers are gone. And at the moment, only your ragtag team is left to stand against an endless number of demons. And it is here we will end the session for today. As next time, we pick up with the beginning of the Auberlet arc. And all of you can go ahead from your training and your work, level up 5 times.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Go.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, thank gosh, I get more stamina.
Oh,
Chris is over here like,
boy.
Stamina.
Ah, boy, so many options with 5 level ups.
Don't forget to put your power score at 2.
Oh yeah, because we get to.
Mm-hmm.
And the next level up you get, put it up to 11. Or up to 3, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
At 11, put it to 3.
Mm.
Power score 2, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do I do with all 5 of these level ups?
Should I go for like 10 mental?
Right
That's
off
not
the
even a
bat.
bad call, you know.
Yeah.
It actually isn't even the worst
Now-
call ever, but
It isn't. I
probably
would
shouldn't.
like to share some wisdom I've learned that typically unbalanced characters do not last long.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, putting everything into one skill usually leads to that character dying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not this time.
We are the exception.
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
I'm
Especially
just
against
trying to be.
demons.
Fuck! I'm just trying to be hopeful.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I have a 39 physical. No. Don't ask where I got the other 20 plus.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, you might be the exception, but we'll see.